All right, we're on live Comics on Life. All right, if you're watching on YouTube or UBSN, well, not UBSN, but we're on UBSN right now. But if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, Comics on Life page, or the YouTube Comics on Life page, you can comment. We will see your comment and we will acknowledge you. So now I'm going to start the show and I'm going to introduce my guests and they're going to introduce themselves and they're going to, and here we go. Your name, what city you from, and there we go.
I'm GD Fenderson. I'm out of Maryland. My website is www.sogdfunny.com because everybody's got like 19 different social media accounts. Just go to that one place. Anything you need to know about me is right there. And one thing you should know about me is I'm not going to answer anything you send in a text or a chat. I don't care. Don't care what you think.
Hi.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
Now you know this the night show. Psych. All right.
Hey, what's up? My name is actually I have an African name. It's Kaleki Gervais, but I go by KJ the Comedian. My social media is KJ the Comedian, just like you see on the screen, and my website is www.kjthecomedian.com. I'm based out of the Midwest, Minneapolis, and Las Vegas. Just recently been transitioning to a different market. I answer all questions in the chat. I don't give a fuck. I mean, we can talk about whatever, right? There's no really. So, but yeah, that's my name, social
All right.
media.
All right. Cool. All right. We got. Hold up. I need my other glasses to read this.
Now you
I'm
need to
like
put
Fred
your. You need to put
Sanford.
your.
See,
You
see,
got to put your.
those are your masturbating glasses, so you can see the picture in the magazine. Now
All
you got
right.
to see your
It's
reading
real
glasses.
eye. Them is eyes.
Who
Look like you can
who
see the
nephew? Who
future of the
nephew is
things
Sauce
on.
Got Jokes?
Who's what?
Sauce Got Jokes.
Who's Sauce got jokes? What the?
He said that's my uncle.
Who's that?
His name is Sauce Got Jokes.
Sauce.
71. All right.
I don't have any nephews that are comedians or think they're funny because I kick them out of the family. As soon as
Oh,
anybody tries to step
he
on my
cracking
territory,
up.
You right?
Oh, he must have. Oh, maybe because he was on a show earlier and he got long braids like you do, got GD. So he
Oh,
was like, "That's my uncle." If I
okay.
if I'm right, Sauce, let me know. That's funny. He's like, "That's my uncle." All right, we're gonna start with the questions. I said I'm sorry, KJ, but here they come. Those are
Take a deep breath,
fools.
KJ. Take a deep breath before you answer. Take a deep breath. Breathe deep.
Yeah, because some of these questions,
Are
boy,
gonna hurt.
I love them though. I love them. All right, let me go back. I'm going way back. I should have had this ready already,
you
but
should have had your eyes ready. You got to, yeah. He took off one pair of eyes and put on another pair.
I told you I'm Fred Sanford.
Hey, no, you what's her name? Aunt Esther. No,
Wait, she didn't even wear glasses.
she did later, and when they kicked her off, and they told when Fred told her to go down to the zoo and get some gorilla cookies.
All right, I'm trying to find that first question that you said. Okay. All right, who's the? No, I don't do that one.
Mm.
Uh, I did that one last show. I should have had this ready. I'm sorry, y'all. How's it? Okay. All right. What is the most desperate thing you did for sex? And did and did it work?
The most desperate thing you did,
You,
I did for sex and did it work? Is that what your question is?
oh, see, look, Sauce got jokes. Can y'all see the comments?
I
No, you
probably
got
could if I said it for that. Like I said, I don't care. Let me try.
All right. He says, so G Dane, funny, you look like we can be related. Stop playing and claim me, Onk. I
Oh
told
yeah.
you that's what it was, the hair.
Okay. Um, G Dane is that G Dane with Sauce got jokes?
Yeah.
Why don't he use G Dane? Who the hell knows who Sauce got jokes is? No one. That's not a claim. You just, what do you do? Go into witness protection again? You know you blew
You
your
know him?
cover.
Do you know him?
I know G Dane.
No, not
I,
G Dane. He talking about you, GD.
oh no, I don't know Sauce got jokes.
Oh, so he ain't got
He's
his
got,
glasses on neither.
He ain't got his eyes on, you mean.
Yeah. He said,
Look,
he
eh,
said, y'all look
he,
like y'all can be related. Stop playing and claim me.
he changing eyes on the show.
All right. So, GD, what is the
yeah.
most desperate thing you did for sex and did it work?
I answer the second part first. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. Uh, and well, it didn't work that night. It didn't work that night. Uh, the damn. Ah, shit. You know, and I wrote. My wife is going to be watching this later, so let's put this way. All right, here we go. It was probably like a long drive. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those uh, meet me. Uh, I had a friend who was babysitting a house out of town, and I drove out of town. Like, yeah, I'll come keep you company. Trying to keep it casual. Like, yeah, I'll come keep you company, and planning on spending the night and shit. And it was like a 2 or 3 hour drive. And around midnight, she goes, "Okay, you got to go." I'm like, "Damn!" And so I left. I mean, like I said, it didn't work that night. I guess yeah, that was it. It was like a 3 hour drive to friends to her to keep her company while she was house sitting, and it didn't work.
All right. All right. So, all right, KJ.
Oh man, I got plenty of stories. Where you want to start at? I got plenty of them,
Just,
man.
just tell us
I
one.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one. I got a friend of mine. We grew up close, kind of when we were young, right? And he got like what 2 or 3 sisters, and we all grown now. This was like I think in my 30s or whatever, and like she came to town, and she was a lot bigger than she was when she was younger. But all I always say big girl need loving too. So she came over the house, I was kind of lonely down, and we started drinking Hennessy, and and just smoking weed, and the more I drank, the cuter she got and the slimmer she got. And by the end of by the end of the night, we went for a food run. We had the munchies, we bought KFC chicken, uh we bought hot tamales, candies, Snickers, all that, man. And so we came back my crib, as I was a bachelor then, man, and we just started, playing music, satisfy the munchies. And then we went back in the room, and and I hit it, and then, but it was like I never hit a big girl before. It was like I was on the sea. I was on a floating device, man.
All
And
right.
it
But but
let me
the
yeah.
question was,
You didn't let me
hold,
finish.
hold on, but
Go.
wait. The question was, what's the most desperate thing you did? We all
I'm
done
fin-
that. Oh, go
well,
ahead.
I'm finna tell you what the most desperate thing I've done.
All right, go
uh,
ahead.
the thing was, I wasn't gonna do anything with her, until like, cause like I had panicked, man, and I thought that I had to go to the hospital because I went and looked in the bathroom and my tongue was red and shit, and I was like, hey, I need to, I need to
Ooh,
go, I need to go to the hospital. And she's like, no. I said, yeah, look, I've been bleeding in the mouth. My mouth is bleeding. There's something
please.
wrong. I've been bleeding. She take me to the hospital. She said, no, no, you don't need to go. I said, listen, I don't feel right. I don't know what. She said, come on in here. Let me do something to you. So I went in there. She calmed me down. But yeah, I used the hot tamales to get some pussy. I'll be honest with you.
Wait, he went off. Where he go?
Yeah, it sounds like he went out for some more chicken. I think he's got another big girl in the back.
Wow. He said, I thought he was going in a whole different direction.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, he went out and got the big girl seduction kit: chicken, candy, soda. Yeah,
All right. Where he go? Where his picture go?
I think he had a flashback just thinking about it. He'll be
Yeah,
back in about
Oh,
yeah,
there
back
we
and
go.
forth, bro.
yeah, yeah.
All right. The
So
most desperate thing I did, like my sister, when we was growing up, I was young. I was
Not
younger.
you didn't do your sister, did you?
No,
Damn, that is desperate.
my sister's next door neighbor,
Oh,
I wanted to hit that. So one day when I was down at my sister's house, because we had different fathers, so she lived at a different house. But her neighbor, I wanted to hit that. So
yeah,
I wrote a note to a neighbor, and it was like very explicit, right? Now I had a girlfriend at the time that was friends with my sister, but I wanted to hit this one, and
right.
I wrote her a note and stuck it in her mailbox. But my dumb ass put on there, call me if you interested. My She went and showed my sister the note, and he's like, "That's Stefan's phone number." So yeah, I didn't hit it, but she knew I was
See,
interested.
you know the story I thought you was going to tell. I thought you was going to tell the story about 3 weeks ago when you faked a heart attack and tried to get with that nurse. I thought that's the story I thought you was going to tell.
Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Whenever I'm in the hospital, Baba, quiet. Whenever I'm in the hospital, there's never a chance of me getting with a nurse because I do the same thing every time I'm in the hospital. You know that
Talk to him.
no, shut up. You you know that pee thing they give you.
Yeah.
Well, like whoever's visiting me, I tell them to bring me up some beer, and when they bring me the beer, I pour a can into that pee thing, and I'll sit it up on my table. And then as soon as the nurse come in, I start drinking it. So yeah, I have no chances with nurses. They like, ah! This one nurse came in, she ran out screaming. She was like, he drinking pee, he drinking pee. They was getting ready to put me on the crazy section. I was like, no, it's beer, I'm just
yeah. That
It's just
that
Corona. It's Corona. It just tastes like piss.
playing. All right, the
that'll
next
get
question.
that'll get your ass locked up in the Looney Tune.
I know they was gonna send me there. And I was like, no, I'm just playing. And
Get your
then
ass locked up
they
for
had
real.
they had security come right. I was like, here, taste it. He was like, no. I be having fun when I'm in the hospital. I don't care. All right,
Yeah.
KJ.
Yo,
All right, if there's a hell and you wind up there for eternity, who do you want for a roommate?
for eternity, that means no coming back. That's what,
Well, there's no
no.
coming back. Period. So no matter
Uh,
where you end up at.
well, I want a threesome. I'll take Serena Williams and Riri. I'll take a threesome in
Hold
hell.
up. Now, now I
Huh?
gotta ask, who is Riri?
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I gotta ask, what makes you think the two of them are gonna want to have a three-way as hot as hell is? I can't get a one-way if the temperature's over 80 degrees. Right now, my air conditioner's broken.
But we don't
You
know.
know,
But we don't know it's gonna be over 180 degrees. It might be cool as
they
hell
call
down
it.
there.
Oh, then they wouldn't call it hell.
That's
They
the
wouldn't call it
wait.
hell.
that's the
Hey, G.
misconception of hell. That's the
You know what the hell
misconception.
is? The two of
Yeah.
them get together and you be forced to watch forever and you can't get any. That's the hell.
No, the
He
hell.
might be right.
It
Hell
might.
can be
It could be cool
like
as hell
air
in hell,
conditioning.
man. It could be like, hey, it could be
But
like the. It could be like,
JD could be right too.
it could be some
It's
fly
hell.
shit.
So the hell would be them two doing it. And you got to just watch forever. All right,
Well,
GJ.
that be go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna
Go
tell you
ahead.
now. If it's me, I want my first wife there with me, and the reason being, I want her to suffer as much as I'm suffering. So that
All
yeah.
right, so
If
he
yeah, if
want
it's
his first
hell,
wife there.
if it's hell, I want my first wife down there 'cause that way she's suffering. If it's heaven, I want my second wife with me because I want her rewarded. And I
All
also want to
right,
know why my first wife didn't rescue me from the hell. Why she let me go?
all right. Um, I guess for me, it would be Baba. I want Baba with me. I
You're gonna
got him
make your
now.
dog suffer?
No, but
Oh,
he gonna be with me for eternity, so he ain't gonna suffer. He love being with me now, and plus he probably gonna be the one that ate me anyway.
that's what I
So
was just saying. Yeah, so it's gonna be like he's gonna be like it's gonna you're gonna make him suffer. He's like he already ate you once. Like,
he gonna be like, "Oh shoot, I got leftovers."
Or it could be he's Korean dog barbecue for you.
I ain't eating Baba. If my food stamps run out, maybe. All right. Y'all stupid as hell. If the first person that you had sex with gave you a Yelp review, what would it be?
That's a good one.
I'm gonna say now I was prepubescent, so I'm pretty sure she'd say he meant well. I'd get 2.5 stars and say he really tried. He meant well.
All right. So 2.5 stars.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Okay.
the
What's your
fir-
Yelp?
well, the first time I had sex was it wasn't. I ain't like it, so my Yelp review gonna be fucked up because yeah, it wasn't even my doing. It was my boys like, hey, Cora's in the room waiting on you. I'm 17, I'm like, going in there, and then she rolled me like she rode an angry horse, and she was trying to break his back. And so my Yelp review would be minus apples, 0 stars. She was angry that she had to do it, and I was angry afterward that she did it. I was like, I could have waited until I found my first girlfriend, because you made she tried to break my dick. I mean, that shit hurted. I like, my boys asked me how it was. I said, nope, 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 nope. But that can't be what sex is supposed to be like. So, but I would
All
say
right.
I would have no stars, none, nothing. Just an angry, the angry emojis. There'd be five
Yeah.
of them. It'd be five of them.
All right. But I gotta put on this point. I gotta what I heard. It must have been something because he remembered her name. Now I know it was a long time ago. He was like Cora when Cora was waiting. He remembered her name, so
you,
she did
you,
something.
she angrily fucked me. That's what she did. She
So
tried to
we're
break.
talking trauma.
She tried
I didn't
to.
want to do it.
She.
She just took
Look,
me. She just
you,
took me and
you,
just take it and
you,
take it.
you ever hear a bone crack while you fucking? You like, is that my dick? Did she try to just pop out of order? I like, nah. But lucky me,
Well,
man. Lucky me. A year later, my boy, his sister, she was 3 years, 4 years older than me. I was in high school, and she was a beautiful lady, man. And she made me like she made me
Damn,
overcome that.
she made it so he can't talk about it
I
anymore.
Yeah,
know
yeah,
he was
yeah.
That's
scared.
like 9 she's
I
right
mean,
there.
I mean, I mean, because
She.
the pussy make you get the stutters,
Oh, you had sunshine from Harlem Nights.
Yeah, yeah. I had a real.
All right, KJ,
What's up, man?
I got one question for you. You still got Cora's number?
Hell to the motherfucking no, no, no. Hell
I,
no.
I need a Cora in my life.
You need
You
a little
must,
she.
you must don't like your dick, then.
Hey, hey, G Dane, do you got head buds in?
I do.
Yeah,
uh,
cause you like breaking up and it's like coming staticky like.
Okay.
Now you good.
Okay.
All right.
it's the braids.
We wanna we wanna give a shout out. Uh,
You got on two pair of glasses.
to Dion Coleman, he's watching. He said, "Yeah, he done lying." Wait, he, yeah, he was talking about you talking about Cora. Nigga can't even talk. He had him stuttering. All right,
Tell
thank
him,
you, Dion.
tell him. I said, don't hate, congratulate, man. He don't know what my off the court game is like. I'm a former semi-pro boy. Ladies were never a problem, man. After, I'm just saying, the beginning of my career with that first deal that my boys hooked me up, man. Yeah, it was a little bit traumatizing for me, man. It actually was, man.
Well,
I didn't
next
enjoy, I didn't enjoy it. That's what I'm saying.
next time you talk to your boys, see if they got Cora's number and swear it
So.
to them.
Cora
What,
Live
what
is
city? What city you
Cora
in,
Live.
KJ?
I'm in Charleston right now. Cora liable to show up with your ass with a cane and a dog as big as your dog is.
I don't care, as long as she show up.
Oh, okay, all right. She show
All
up
right,
a blast from the past.
all right, here we go. G Dane.
You keep calling me G Dane.
It's
I know
GD,
why I keep
it's
saying because
GD.
it's so similar. GD.
Yeah.
But that's his real nephew. That's his nephew, G Dane, out in California is his nephew. And I think I had both y'all on the show at one time, didn't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah. You did.
Yo, that was funny as hell. um, okay, GD.
Yeah.
You realize that you can see your hottest fuck neighbor naked in their house from your house. You gonna tell them?
Not right away.
Oops. So you're not gonna tell them.
Well, yeah, I would. I would have to tell him, but um, I'd have to tell him. I'd have to tell her. No, I'd probably like. I have to be nice about it. So like once they're like, because I have a telescope downstairs. So
Move,
if I
move, move closer because you started to break up a little bit. Not that damn close.
oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah, earbuds is breaking up a little bit.
let me try this because I don't know where the speaker is on the thing. Maybe if it's getting it away from my hair.
Yeah, that's probably it. Your braids,
They said it was braids.
Is that better?
your
Is that
locks, your
better?
locks. Yeah, your
Yeah.
locks are.
That's go ahead,
So
say a sentence.
yeah. So I would once they're naked, I'd walk up to the door and knock, and I'd say, pardon me, I didn't mean to be rude, but before you put your robe on, I could see that you were naked, and I'm only telling you this because my wife is making me tell you.
Yeah, right. All right,
Uh,
KJ.
what was the question again? What did you say? If I
You
seen the,
realize that you can see your hot as fuck neighbor naked in their house from your house. Do
mm-hmm.
you go tell them?
It's just one neighbor, female, right?
Yeah.
Whatever's hot to you.
No, it ain't. It ain't. But females that's gonna be hot to me. So I'm a DoorDash some dick over there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm a DoorDash.
DoorDash stick over there.
Nah,
All right.
yeah, I'm a DoorDash it and say, listen, I won't tell if you won't tell, because I'm married too. No, I'm just kidding, man. I don't know. I probably just let her know, hey, it's a beautiful sight to see. Is there any plumbing need to be taken care
All right. Um, you know what? I just moved into my new apartment, and so I got neighbors on both sides and above me.
Uh
So I can't watch porno no more. So if I had the neighbor, that'd be my sex right there. I'm not. I just keep watching
huh.
her.
you can't watch. You better get some earphones. What you talking about? You can't watch it.
I can, because it's on my
It's not because
TV.
of the neighbors, it's because the dog
Oh,
watches him. And he's got a monitor. He's got that heart monitor. They know that he's watching it. They have to go like, hey, Stefan, man, you can't be watching the midget stuff anymore.
But
You
wait,
get
this
too
is
worked
funny
up.
as hell. You say the dog do be looking at me, and I be feeling guilty and shit. I be like, go in your cage, go in your cage. Why you looking at me like?
Ain't got nothing to do. It's like the dog is going. Does
dog.
that hurt? Dog tilted his head, going, "Does that
This
hurt?
said doing
Why don't you
that.
just lick yourself like I do?"
The dog, like where mine's at? God damn it!
Hey, that yeah, he be looking at me, and I be like, I be feeling guilty. I don't know why, and I be like, the fuck you looking at me for? And then he had that look on his face like, damn, motherfucker, what you doing that shit again? He said, all right, hold on. All right, let me get to the next question. All right, how you doing that one? Uh, uh, all right, you have a choice between your best, most perfect set ever for 20 people, but there's no recording of it at all. Or you can have the worst set of your life, but it's shown live worldwide. Which one would you pick?
Give me the 20 people. Give me the best set. I want to experience the best of life. Give me the best shit. I don't need everybody to see me bombing worldwide. Let me have my fun with them 20 people, because comedy is like having sex sometimes. Let me masturbate with them 20 people, and have a worldwide good time with them 20 people. But I would go for the 20 people having my best sex, because you're as good as your last set to be. I mean, for each his own.
All right. Damn. I
I,
wish I
I,
can masturbate to 20 people.
that's it. That's it. I don't know how he does comedy and where he's been doing it. I think I've been doing comedy wrong because I haven't touched one person like that. I just,
No, I said comedy. I said
I'm just,
comedy feels like, when you do comedy right, it feels like it's a feeling, a euphoric feeling, as if you're having sex. Like you're masturbating. Always
that's
say,
not the same thing. Sex and
well,
masturbate, that's not the same thing.
hold on, GD, let me finish. I always say, I think I did this one night. I said, hey, I was fucking around with the audience. I said, comedy to me is like coming to see my side chick, and every time y'all laugh, it feels like she's masturbating in front of me. Think about it.
No, I don't want to think about it. That's just it. But now you're making me think about it. Damn it!
See,
I don't
that's
want to think
good.
about that. No,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
get that out of my head. What? Oh, oh,
All
It's
right,
man.
just,
which
it's
one you
just, it's
picking?
No, I'm
GD.
sorry.
Which one?
I have to get my, support bear to
It's
help
just
me
an
with my emotional
analogy.
support bear to
It's
get
just
me
an
through that one.
analogy. It's
It's
just an
okay. It's
analogy,
okay.
man. It's
It's
just
All
okay.
right,
it's just an
It's
GD.
analogy.
okay. Yeah.
Which one you picking?
Oh, I'm picking my best set. I want the best set because no matter how funny or how good a set I've had, I've always fucked it up a little bit. And I would love to have like my perfect set, even if it's only for 20 people. Because every set I do, I know I fuck up a little bit, and it annoys me. And I would love to have a perfect set that I don't fuck up, even if it's only for 20 people.
Okay. All right. What's the weirdest, since I got you on the screen, you going to go first. What's the weirdest interaction?
Well, the weirdest direction I had on stage.
No.
Rex.
What's the weirdest interaction that you had with an audience member before, during, or after a show?
The weirdest one was I was headlining, so right after the set, I talked to the people in the audience, and this lady said to me, "This okay? I'm going to preface this for your benefit because you can't see her. She's white, okay? She's white and she's been drinking." And she says to me,
That's a bad combination.
"Yeah," she says to me, "I don't think you represent the true black experience."
Damn.
And my wife is white, and my wife comes over and goes, "What are you talking about? Well, he doesn't represent the true black experience." And I had to calm my wife down and said, "Baby, it's okay. I got this." I said, "She's been drinking." I said, "I was raised by a drunk, so I speak fluent drunk. Let me handle it."
All right. Wow.
Wow.
All right, KJ.
All right. Well, my experience, man, I actually had to write a joke about it, so I'm gonna have to tell it how I wrote it. It's a true story. I'm in Miami. I'm doing this show. I crush. I'm headline. I kill it. And I have this joke where I talk about my age. I say, hey, I'm a young 43 plus a sexy 10. Do the math. Do the math. That joke is 5 years old. Whatever. 6 years old. And I'm crushing the whole night. And after the show, this young, pretty girl, she comes up to me. I mean, she looks black, Cuban, very exotic, has a sundress, about 5'9", 5'10", voluptuous. I mean,
Mm.
curvy, pretty, athletic. I mean, just beautiful. She told me, she walked up here, she's flirting with me. She said, "You handsome." I started smiling. I said, "Well, thank you."
So she's blind too.
Don't hate, congratulate now.
He's a
let
hater.
me
He's a
finish
hater.
let, let me let me finish the story. Now y'all interrupting the story. so
Go ahead.
anyway,
I'm listening.
she got my attention right. Then she says, you funny, but you old. And I'm saying to myself, did this bitch just compliment me and insult me in the same goddamn sentence? So I had to come back on her. I said, you young and pretty, but you slow. And she got an attitude probably about who you calling slow. I said, you slow for real. Talking about,
No, no.
and
What
then,
she said was, "Who you call it slow?"
yeah. So then she said she started making her titty meat gyrate in front of me. Like, you know how the girls like try to make their IG booty claps and titties gyrate. And she said, to me, I was going to give you all of this. And I was like, oh, yeah? For how much? And then she got really mad about what the fuck you mean, how much? So I got an attitude too. I said, how much you gonna pay me to fuck you? Because I can't fuck you for free. Let me call my wife and see if the price is right. We can finish this conversation. She switch got an attitude and stormed off. But I laughed my
Wow.
ass off. I laughed my ass off. Because
Well, you
like,
know what? Oh, go ahead.
go ahead. No, it was just the attitude, the she was young, she was like it was as if she was saying, I know you gonna fuck me. And I was like, I mean, I really wanted to, but in my mind, I was like, this bitch is arrogant. So I was like, and let me say something too about I come from a pro basketball background, man, before I was even a comedian, anything. So my game, off the court, my game away from the game was always been, fly up. I could any night just have fun, man. But
Mm-hmm.
her little that little one liner, man, it was like a jab in the side. You funny, but you old. I'm like, damn, bitch.
Wow, she just called you old.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
I'm really not old though.
Okay. All right. But I do have one question for you, KG.
Yeah, KJ, not
KJ.
K. If I was
Hey, no.
KG, I might not be on this channel right
Hey,
now.
y'all see this?
Oh,
I
and
don't know
you,
what y'all. By the
and
end
you,
of the show, y'all might have different names.
and I don't want you.
But
Go
I do
ahead.
got one question for you.
What's up, brother?
You got a number?
See in
But
Miami, go down to Miami.
let me tell y'all this. This happened on the last show. Um, because right after this question is what's the most meaningful or memorable compliment you receive after a performance. But I'm not going to ask that one on this show. But I asked it on the last show, and I swear to God, this one comedian blew me away with his answer. He owns a bar and he does comedy night on there. And he said he did his set, and after he did his set, this guy came up to him and said, thank you for doing what you did because I came here tonight to have a few drinks and I was going to kill myself in the parking lot. And he said, thank you for saving my life. And I was like, wow, if I can do that for somebody, and they still Facebook friends right now.
Wow.
So
See,
I just wanted to put that out there. Comedians, we make people laugh. We go on stage, make people laugh, and then we leave. But you never know what impact you have on the people that's in the audience. You never know. You probably save somebody's life. You probably mended a marriage. You probably brought families together. You never know. So that's why I love doing comedy. All right,
Yeah.
next question. Y'all like fuck that. Go to the next question.
No, actually, I was gonna say there was I was doing comedy, but I was also working for DirecTV at the same time. I shouldn't say DirecTV; they're a terrible company to work for, but I love their product, but they're a terrible company to work for. So I have a service call. I go to this guy's house, and it's way up in. When he opens the door, he's got a gun on his side, on his hip. He answers the door with a gun on his hip, and I'm thinking to myself, why you're expecting me? Why you got a gun on your hip? So he he's showing shows me television. So I fix everything, and while I'm talking to him, I notice he has pictures of his kids, and I'm making jokes and stuff. So I got him laughing and everything, and so he's like laughing and everything, and having a good time. And then as I'm leaving, he stops and he apologizes to me, and he says, I owe you an apology. He goes, a month ago, I found out I have cancer. I'm terminal. I probably have like 2 more months to live. And he goes, and I was making sure that everything in the house was fixed and working for my family so when I died, they didn't have to worry about, like repairs and shit. And he said to me that he was going to kill himself and shoot me too. Okay, he was going to kill both of us. But because I made him laugh, and I made him think about his daughters because that was most of what I was talking, making jokes about kids and stuff. That I made him feel so good that he decided not to kill himself and me. Okay, so I'm sorry about the bartender's joke, but I saved my own fucking life and the guys. I got two. So
Oh,
yeah, he was going
well,
to kill me.
you work for DirecTV. He should have killed you. That's the worst cable ever.
Is it? No, no, no. Actually, it's the worst to work for. But I got good shit. I'm like I said, I swear by the product that I have. But working for that company, my God, I would not swear. You know something? I take my answer back about hell. If I'm in hell, I want DirecTV there with me. The people that were my supervisors, I want them in hell with me. They
You
were worse
know,
than my first wife.
wait, I take that
Okay,
back.
can I get?
DirecTV is not the worst cable. Do y'all who remember popcorn TV?
Yeah, yeah,
Remember popcorn? That was the
yeah.
worst shit ever.
Now, do you remember when porn was on UHF and it was like channel scrambled on like channel 50 or something? You had to have like one of these little descramblers.
Yeah,
And,
and you had to watch it. You had to watch it with the lines in it and shit.
yeah, yeah.
That was the hardest shit to masturbate to. Cause you'd be like, oh shit, wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
My neighbor had it. We had like this. We used to live in a townhouse, and my neighbor had it on his TV set. And whenever he turned it on, I could turn my TV to channel 3 and pick up his channel 50 and see his porn for free.
Man, you was a lucky one.
Yeah, except for the fact that he only watched it for like 4 or 5 minutes.
And you'd be like, oh
Oh
damn.
damn! Yeah, I was getting into the plot. Damn it! What happens to the pizza now? Shit! Who pays for
All
the
right.
pizza?
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Here's the next question. Uh, are you better at sex or comedy?
I'm even.
We know
I'm.
KJ is better at sex because he fucks on the stage. He door dashes
Uh,
his neighbors.
I'm evenly yoked. No,
Wait. Before he answer, I'm looking at him right now, and I see two different people. I see. Remember the dude from Houdini?
Yeah.
All right. And do y'all remember that show Lincoln Heights?
Oh,
He looked just like him.
I thought I recognized him. No.
I always say, people always tell me I look like somebody.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of shows. I've done shows all over the country, different places. I did a show in North Dakota. The dude called me Apollo Creed. He kept calling me Apollo Creed during the show. And then one time, I think he was heckling me, and I said, "Well, I'll knock your ass out like Apollo Creed. You keep calling me Apollo Creed. Like if you want to really feel Apollo Creed, then keep talking shit. I'll knock your ass out." And so I was I was thinking about your question. I was thinking um, how comedy for me, um, the love of comedy, the high level of love, what it does. Like I play the love of comedy. Like I make love to comedy. Like when I'm delivering or slinging jokes, it's a high passion, high love. But here's the thing. This is what happened to me recently. After a show, uh, I was selling merch, T-shirts. We sell merch after show. So this big dude, he bought a T-shirt for his boy for $50, and I'm assuming the color that he wanted was a pink shirt for his girl. So him and his boy got in a contest. so so him and his boy got into a little thing. He said, "Look, man," he said, tell us a dirty joke." I said, "No, man, I'm done. Just buy a shirt, man." He said, "I just bought him I just gave you $50 for a shirt for him." And then I said, "No, I'm done." Then him and his boy said, "Well, look," the big dude said, his boy said, "I give you $100." The big dude said, "No." The big dude said, "If you make me laugh, my buddy gonna give you $100. So you have to tell your dirtiest joke for $100." We at the bar now. The show is over, right, y'all? So I tell a real dirty joke. I'm not gonna tell it now because for time restraint. So anyway, the dude, the big dude was laughing. The little dude ain't laughing because he know he got to give up $100. So he gave me the 100, right? Then he got an attitude talking about that's the wrong size shirt. I said, "Hey man, I got some large in the truck. I'll exchange it for you after I'm finished making my sales." "Oh well, you should have had that size before before he bought." I said, "Look, you ain't even buy the shirt. Your boy bought the shirt for you, and you probably give it to your girl. If you wait a minute, I go get your shirt and exchange it." So he had such an attitude, man. You know what I mean? And so he went to the bathroom, right? I went and exchanged the shirt, right? And the big dude, he said, "Man, yeah, he being a dick, man. He just mad because your shit was funny, and he had to pay you." He said, "I'll tell you what, man. Here's $20 more because I'm gonna tell him he's been a shit." You know what I mean? So he come out of the bathroom. His boy was about to approach me. He didn't even see that I had exchanged the shirt because our comedy and our brand and what we love to do, we like to leave impressions on people. So he came toward me. I left the shirt. I took the extra $20. So basically, the two people, I made $170. $170. I grabbed my extra large, walked out. When he was just about to walk up on me, I turned my back like, "Fuck you, man," because your boy was cool, but you was being a dick, and so I left.
Uh,
But the moral of the story is that comedy comedy is such medicine for people, and
mhm.
even us at times. Like you might be having a bad day and you get on stage and then your whole day change. It's so therapeutic. It's so hard. It's hard to say that 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 comedy is more than lovemaking. You know what I mean? It's hard to compare the two. So, but it's a damn good question. So,
Yeah, well, I was
Wait a
I
minute, wait a
was waiting for
minute.
you to
That's the
come to
moral of
the
your.
answer.
huh? What'd you say?
I was waiting for you to come to the answer to the question.
I did. I said this. I
I know
said
you came to it.
I did.
My question is, that's the moral of your story. That's not the thing. That what I got from that story was that I'm not charging enough for my T-shirts. That's what, that's what I got from that. So that's what I got from that. The
Hey,
whole
What
time
I
that was
get
like
from it,
$50 fucking
yeah,
fifty
hey,
what I
fucking
get
dollars.
from it,
hey,
I
but
need
you
to get
know,
some t-shirts.
hey, GD, you know the rule is you sell it about 20. You know that's the rule, right? But
Yeah.
the dude was feeling generous, man. You know, he was balling out, man. Him and his boy was, you know, they was like they was comparing Wallace or comparing dicks, and I was in the middle of it, so I took advantage of both of their asses. I
Wait,
took advantage of both of their asses
all
as
right,
well.
you should have rephrased that because he said they was comparing dicks and I was in the middle of it.
No,
I
so he was
mean,
like a judge. He was like
yeah.
judges, like okay. Uh,
Yeah,
That's how they was
rephrase
I,
the
acting.
one.
I meant to say Wallace, but y'all motherfuckers, I know y'all gonna take it to a whole nother level, man.
no,
This is
you put it
comics
out
on
there.
live,
You
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I
no,
put
no,
it out
no,
there. That's how
you.
they was acting. They was acting like, but the big dude actually punked the little dude. He couldn't see it that, but then he wanted to get an attitude with me. I'm like, hey man, he the motherfucker said if he laughed, you had to give me 100. So he said, pay the man. He paid me, and I'm like, hey man, I like big dude. You know, fuck this little dude. He's like, yeah, he's acting like a little shit. And I exchanged the shirt. I was a gentleman. I like, man, but when he walked up to me like he wanted to talk, like, man, fuck you, man. I got your money. I'm gone.
man. All right, GD.
GD, he about to call you something else, GD.
I know. Just throw a couple of letters out there, see what sticks.
All right, you
Hey,
got
F you. Hey, F you. Here's the next question. No.
what was the question? Are you better at sex or comedy?
Ah, that's a good question. I think I'm better at comedy right now because I'm in my 60s and my best sex was in my 20s and 30s. But I can't have like have my wife call my ex girlfriends up to have them tell her how good I used to be. You know, because that just ain't right. You know, I can't have my wife going like, is that it? Is that all you got? Baby, I'm sorry. Here's the old girlfriend. You call her. She can tell you how good I used to be. Here you go. Talk to her. She'll tell you, right? She'll tell you I used to be bad. I was a badass in my 20s. Yeah. So right now I'm better. I'm better at comedy. As a matter of fact, at my age, I think I only have like 9 orgasms left. I
Damn.
think
Wow.
that's it. Yeah, I
How
think I have
old?
9 orgasms.
How old are you, GD?
Well, I was going to do my joke. I was going to do my joke. I
I'm
was born
sorry.
in
I'm sorry.
no. I was going to
I'm
say
sorry.
no. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to say it anyway. I was born in 1959. You could do the math. If you can't, I'm
Yeah.
43. And if you can do the math, shut the fuck up. Because I like being 43.
Oh
All
wow.
right, all right. I'm
I got you.
first of all, I want to give a shout out to uh. Wait, I need my other
Is that
glasses.
Dion? Is Dion still hanging around, man? I thought he went home.
Give
No, he's still watching on YouTube. He didn't comment,
give a shout out to
but
them glasses your guy ass got
Tanya
on.
Douglas.
Looking
Love you,
look,
Stefan. Good to see you better. Oh,
looking
thank
like
you.
looking like
So Tanya, you ain't good to see me, Tanya. Is that it? Forget you,
No,
Tanya. I've had
she don't
enough
know
of you
you.
anyway.
who was
No,
it?
She know you.
I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up on you, Tanya. We broke up. We're done. We
Hey, what's
done.
that question?
Don't call. Lose my number. Lose my number, Tanya. We're done.
What's that
Damn.
question? Are you better at sex or comedy? Well, I'm gonna answer that. Um, vertical, I do comedy, and horizontal, I do sex, and they both the same. Either way, they laughing. So now y'all know why I'm single. Say no. Anyway, here we go. Next question. You trapped on a desert island with the ugliest person you know, the ugliest woman you know. How long will you be trapped before they become attractive? Yeah.
I guess I gotta be. Let me see. What was the? I think that I don't know, man. You had to be what they call it when you dehydrated and you become deliriously incapable, incapacitated. I'm trying to find it.
Incapacitated?
Yeah, incapacitated. To appreciate ugly.
That's I appreciate it normally.
Well, you probably used to ugly.
Okay, whatever, man.
That's funny. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's funny because you told the truth.
Oh
See,
my
when
god.
you date ugly women, the main thing about that, the main word, when you date an ugly woman, the main word that come out is Dutch. We going Dutch. You
Dutch.
pay for yours, I pay for mine. Ugly women go for that. Try that with a fine woman. Oh, you can't pay for my meal? I ain't going. I got an ugly woman. She be like, okay, I pay. Just hang out with me.
Hey, I got an old school auntie. You know what she called ugly women? Mud ducks.
Yo,
I used to wonder as a young kid why she said, I don't know who this mud duck bitch is talking to. I was like, who she calling mud
but what did we call them? What did we call them back in the day?
duck?
What did we call them? Y'all remember chicken heads?
Chicken heads.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So how long is it going to take before she become attractive?
Um, I think I'm almost running when I'm close to my last breath.
All right.
I'm almost out, and she
All right.
becomes
We only
attractive.
got 2 minutes left. All
Go
right.
ahead. That's it for me.
I'm gonna
GD.
say
When
sundown.
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 You can't see her in the desert.
That's
Wait.
it. Sundown.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell y'all mine. If I'm trapped on a desert island, it will take me at least 2 minutes. As soon as I look around, I don't see nobody else. I'm like, oh, you fine as hell.
Yeah.
Baby, we gonna be here together. And then, like, if the plane crash or the boat crash or something, soon as we find Mr. Wilson, we're gonna have a threesome. All
She
right.
gonna look at Mr. Wilson and go, he ugly. No, I want Mr. Voice.
Wait, she probably leave me and take Mr. Wilson to the other side of the island. I'd be like, this bitch.
It's because y'all got the same haircut, man. No.
Oh shit, no. I'll be putting bamboo and shit on her head. I'll be like, this your fucking weave. Use this shit. All right, I want to thank y'all. Yo, I had fun, man.
All right.
I want to thank y'all for being a guest on the show. We're over. It's on YouTube. It'll be on, and the reruns will be on YouTube and on Comics on Life on Facebook. Please share it to y'all pages. This was fun, man. And thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being on the show.
All right,
Thanks for
brother.
having us, man.
Thanks for having me, brother.